I rented a couple of video games to learn some moves. And you know what? After a while, I was really starting to get the hang of it. Does this feel right? Yes, no, help. In fact, the other kids in my class had better look out because if I keep this up, I could be a real threat. Then again, I better make sure I don't do too good. This kid named Preston Mudd got named Athlete of the Month for being the best player in the basketball unit. So they put his picture up in the hallway. It took people about 5 seconds to realize how P. Mudd sounded when you say it out loud, and after that it was all over for Preston. Thursday. When I found out today that the kid of wrestling, Mr. Underwood, is teaching, it's completely different from the kind they do on TV. First of all, we have to wear these things called singlets, which look like those bathing suits they used to wear in the 18th centuries. And second of all, there are no pile drivers or hitting people over the heads with chairs or anything like that. There's not even a ring with ropes around it. It's just basically sweat mat that smells like it's never been washed before. Mr. Underwood started asking for volunteers so he could demonstrate some wrestling holds, but there was no way I was going to raise my hand. Me and Rolly tried to hide out in the back of the gym near the curtain, but that's where the girls were doing their gymnastics unit. Hee hee. We got out of there in a hurry and we went back to where the rest of the guys were. Mr. Underwood singled me out, probably because I'm the lightest kid in the class, and he could toss me around without straightening himself. He showed everybody how to do all these things called a half nestle and a reversal and a takedown and stuff like that. When he was doing this one move called the fireman's carry, I felt I breathed down below, and I could tell that my signet wasn't doing a good job keeping me covered up. That's when I thanked my lucky stars the girls were on the other side of the gym. Mr. Underwood divided us up into weight groups. I was pretty happy about that at first because it meant I wasn't going to have to wrestle kids like Benny Wills, who can bench press 250 pounds. But then I found out who I did have to wrestle, and I would have trapped for Benny Wills in a heartbeat. Fraggle was the only kind light enough to be in my weight class, and apparently Fraggle was paying attention when Mr. Underwood was giving instructions because he pinned me every which way you could imagine. I spent my seventh period getting way more familiar with Fraggle than I ever want to be.